Hello, it is I, Wayward, bringing in another episode of Wayward Let's Play. This is Monster Loves You. I have absolutely no idea what's going to be going on in this game. I like the soundtrack. That reminds me of like Don McKee or Andy Ross. Long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest with the monster village of Omen, you are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for word thoughts or action is attitude. Action is an attitude, yeah. You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way to life of itself. You dream of fighting and eating and screaming, facing frightening enemies, unafraid, protecting innocent monsters, fighting. I have ferocity, haha! Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born. Okay. It's time to be born. Okay. You awaken in the chilling season, just as the air begins to turn crispy cool. Onward! Your eyes open. You're a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing, and stealing food from each other. Stretch your squishy arms. You spread out the upper corners of your body and feel the tips of your arms split and harden. Keep stretching. The hard parts move through the stuff around them, forming parallel curving pieces. Flex the curving hardnesses. You have claws now! Slash the slime and try to swim. Another morsel swims towards you. It opens its mouth to show a set of small sharp teeth. It bites you. What? This is intolerable. Stop that biting! You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and start to move again. Kill it. Grr, you rip into the violent morsel. It has fangs, but you have claws. Keep fighting! Roar! Your first snarl! Excellent! When the fight is over, you're chewing on the other morsel's eye, which is all that remains. Serve that morsel right! Indignant arm shaking its little monster slime fist. Splash! Flutter! Splish! Squeak! Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the vat. Oh no, that's terrible. You feel a deep sense of injustice at the smaller morsel's impending demise. If only you could do something about it. Do something about it. You swim to the morsel, determined to act. Get under the morsel and push it up. As you push, the morsel's dead weight forces you down. Your legs come to rest against the bottom of the spawning vat where they begin to squish. Keep pushing. You're not giving up. Your feet are breaking up against the solid clumps on the floor of the vat. Still not giving up. Your legs are gone now, but you stretch your arm and body, changing your slimy shape to hold the other morsel up to the surface of the slime. Morsel out of danger? Yes? Don't grieve, it's logical. The needs of any one monster are as important. Your body dissolves as you push up one last time. The other morsel breaks apart. As any other? The two dissolving morsels reach for each other. They come together in a single mass. A new morsel. You two are and will always be one. You have grown too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling. Got any advice? You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster will you be? Indeed. To the Brood Cave, an adventure! I guess I'll click adventure. Oh, okay, so there's no explanation. You just pick one. A roly-poly fox stumbles into the Brood Cave, leans against a rock, and coughs. It looks vaguely at you and other monsterlings, showing no fear. Talk to the fox. The fox says, "Hello, I'm a talking..." and it drools and spits. It's really sick. Help it escape alive. Gnaw Nash reaches the fox, but you slap her claws away and gently lift it into your arms. You carry the fox to Elder Moranis, who promises it'll be nursed back to health. Okay. That one looks promising. Gnaw Nash tumbles into you, screaming and chased by Sickle, who is also screaming. What's this all then? Non-Ash and Sickle are trying to make each other's ears bleed by screaming. Sickle is running, and Non-Ash is running. What fun! Join in! As you add your screams to the others, other monsterlings turn and listen. You seem to have created a weird three-part horrible harmony. Howl. You end up leading the whole cave in a chorus of "I am monster, hear me roar!" complete with roaring. You're not sure who won, but everyone's ears lost. Okay. Non-Ash shows you a rock. It's the best rock in the whole cave. It looks a bit like Sleeping Rabbit, but it's otherwise ordinary. Tell her she can find better. Non-Ash scowls and shakes the rock at you. You're lucky. I'm not going to break this against your hard head, soft skull. Stand up to her with your claws. Your bear claws get Non-Ash's attention. I just don't want you to embarrass yourself showing up that crappy rock. She considers your words and drops the rock and thanks you. Okay. Gobclaws pulls you into a side tunnel. There's something under here, she says, pointing to a huge pile of bat guano. Will you help me dig it out? Sure. Gobclaw starts digging on the left, and you start on the right. She's right. There is something under all this poop. Dig deeper. Actually, dig with. The two of you uncover plenty of animal skulls, way too big for them to have been eaten by bats. Perhaps a family of badgers was sleeping in here. And then thousands of bats all had to poop at the same time. That's probably it. Gobclaw seems disappointed she didn't find anything more interesting, but it was still a good day's digging practice. I gotta go give my baby some more snacks. You are halfway towards becoming, leaving, becoming an adolescent. I think there's a word missing. Firm up your personality as much as you can. You notice a line of ants marching in and out of the cave. They seem to be building an anthill. Ants, take a closer look. They're red ants. They look angry. Big pincers in front, big stingers in back. Deal with them before they bite everyone. As you draw clear to the line, some of the bigger ants click their mandibles at you. Deceive them. You block off the path and using a twig, dig a new one out of the cave. Luckily for you, ants are easily fooled. They leave and don't return. A tiny cat scampers into the cave, followed by a worried Moopsy Moral. The cat leaps and climbs, coming to a rest on a high ledge. The little cat sits on its high ledge, licking one paw and staring down at Moopsy Moral. Moopsy stares back up at the cat. Is Moopsy writing a story about the cat? She might be. She doesn't look hungry. Regardless, the little cat seems upset that it wasn't consulted in the matter. I offer some lichen and mushrooms to the kitty. You stand at the bottom of the cave, holding up pawfuls of fungus and autotrophic hybrids. The cat ignores you. This isn't working. Try some other food. You dig out a dead rabbit you were saving for later. It's still quite fresh, and the rat comes running to take a bite. Jackpot, or jacket, or something. You stand before Moopsy Moral holding the little cat. She says, "Oh, thank you." Give Moopsy the cat. Moopsy says, "Well done, little one. I'm going to put a note about this in the next issue. You'll be famous." Let's see. What's that noise from the spawning vat? Go and see. You rush over. A big snake is eating hapless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop. What? Bring it on, snake. You puff yourself up and approach the snake. It glances at you, then swallows another morsel whole. Fear not, I am here. You get your claws around the snake's body just behind its head. It coils around you, but you roll away from the vent and out of the cave. The snake crawls away as you laugh and shout. Oh my, you wake up and find that you're no longer a monsterling. You're growing up. Elder Marinus calls the other oldest monsterlings together in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave. Go to them. Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and among dozens of forking passages. Marinus stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with thick mist. Wait for her to make you go. Marinus pushes you in with a sweep of her tail. Playfully swipe at her tail with your claws as you flail. You fall and fall some more. And you're falling. And other monsterlings are falling? Yes, some of them are crying. And you can't see through the mist. Or is it fog? Maybe clouds? Moans and groans and whispering screams. Where is this? It must be somewhere. You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling. Try to cushion them. Oof. You didn't see who you helped. Whoever it was rolls into the thick fog without a word. Gratitude is not important. You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here that you can count. Some monsterlings begin to panic, while others look determined. You should take charge. The other monsterlings watch you, curious. Help everyone work together. You lead the other monsterlings in a rousing song, putting aside their trepidation. They advance into the twisting passages. Soon, you have all convened in a cave full of even thicker mist. Where is everyone? We can't see each other. The chamber swirls with mist, smog, fog, vapor, except it isn't any of the things. It's ghosts! Hundreds of them! Large and small, they're everywhere. Spoopy. One of them, the pale ghosts, one by one, pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colors. Stand fast. The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask you, do you fear? Attack them. You scream and leap. The ghosts are insubstantial, swirling around your claws like nothing at all. Nothing at all? Nothing at all! Stupid spectral monsters. They laugh at you and prove that they're not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils and mist circle your throat and begin to squeeze. Pass out. That's a choice? End of monsterlinghood. I was very ferocious. And I don't know what that one is. Yep. You wake up inside a well-appointed hovel. This is your home now. Start living. Oh, that's me. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and call this an episode. This isn't as much a game as it is an like a choose-your-own-adventure virtual novel. It's interesting and just not the kind of game I like to play. So, like, share, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Check out Oh So Geek. I'll see you later. Bye.